Good evening, everyone. We'd like to call to order the regular meeting on Monday, July 7th, 2025, Nicholas County Board of Education meeting. And at this time, please stand for a moment of silent reflection. Thank you. Please join the board with the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, Mr. Cochran.
The approval of the minutes from the last meeting on June 2nd were made public and were approved. A couple updates I have for the board tonight. First and foremost, I would like to introduce our new Assistant Superintendent and Personnel Director, Mrs. Denise Fletcher. She's back here in the back. Mrs. Fletcher comes to us from Randolph County. Spent her entire career in Randolph and the last 9 years as the Personnel Director in Randolph County. Highly recommended by many people, and we are very, very, very fortunate to have her on board. Hopefully, the citizens of Nicholas County will take her under your wing and make her feel welcomed. She had a very busy first day today. She hit the ground running with Mr. Fitro, so we look forward to all of her work. She's going to be a great addition. Next, I would like to kind of piggyback on that. I would like to thank also Mr. Brad Fitro for all of his work. He's been here since beginning of May or middle of May. Really has corrected some things and got us on the path to be successful. He has a good relationship with Ms. Fletcher, so he's going to be in the county probably till Wednesday, and then he's going to head back to Charleston for his other job. But him and Ms. Fletcher will be in constant contact. But again, I just want to publicly thank him for his work while he was here in Nicholas County. I did get an email update from Mr. Bayless, the administrator at the Nicholas County Career and Technical Center, with the results of the competition at the National Skills USA a couple weeks ago. Just for the board's information, and we'll try to get the students here at the August meeting to recognize them. But just some bullet points he sent me is that Nicholas County Career and Technical Center was named National Model of Excellence for Workplace Skills. We had a silver medal winner in chapter display, a bronze medal in outstanding chapter, a bronze medal in related technical math, and a 10th place in welding. So that's an outstanding representation of not only the Nicholas County Career Center, but Nicholas County schools as well. So again, we'll try to get those specific students that placed in the national competition and get them here in August to recognize them. I texted you guys week before last when I found out the news, but just for public information, the School Building Authority did award Nicholas County $180,000 for a Safe Schools entrance to be constructed at Nicholas County High School. We will return that grant to the SBA tomorrow and work with our architects to get that project moving forward. Just for the board's information, we did receive several thank you cards for the board from students and of Nicholas County that attended 4-H. So these came from the West Virginia Extension Service, just thanking the board for their support for 4-H and all of the wonderful events and experiences they had while attending 4-H. So I just wanted to pass on that thank you. A brief construction update for the board. The Cherry River Richwood project is tracking very well. It's on track to have phase 1 and phase 2 ready to be used by the students and staff at the beginning of this school year. The furniture delivery and installation is going to be right down to the wire, but we're confident that it's going to be completed and ready to be utilized come the start of school. Some ongoing work there includes mechanical, electrical, plumbing. There's minimal demo remaining outside. They're in the process of painting, installing door frames, exterior and interior. We found out today that they got another delivery of glass, so that's going to start sealing up that building. Ceiling grids are going up, kitchen equipment, the final installation of all of that. Cabinets and casework are continuing. Paving is scheduled for next week. Sidewalks are ongoing this week, as well as exterior lighting. And then the adjustments on the controls and the wiring installation, which is underway. The Glade Creek project is currently ahead of schedule and tracking very well. The contractor feels that they will have a majority of the roof building under roof before winter. And the final completion is on track for the summer of '26. Ongoing work there includes continued vertical block laying when weather is permitting, plumbing and electrical and storm line rough ends, setting door frames, installing bearing plates, bar joist and decking. Roofing is underway in areas that have the completed decking. Setting roof curbs and drains where available. They just completed the north slope repair, which looks good. And there is the continued installation of the gym slab. So everything with those two projects are tracking very well. And I have one more, just update for the board. Mr. Jeff Kelly from WVDE is planning on being here at the August meeting. He requested that if the board had any specific questions for him, get those to me by next Wednesday, the 16th, and I will forward them to him. So he is planning to give an update to the board at the August 4th meeting. And that's all I have for my updates this evening.
How about the sewer project?
The sewer project, we visited it today at Nicholas County High School. We did have an electrical issue. They cut into the main power last week. We did receive temporary power back up today, so we have power throughout the building. They're continuing demo work there. We are going to have to plan as we get into the beginning of school with the kitchen. It's not going to be totally available for use, so we will plan accordingly for that. We'll have to probably transport our meals from the middle school up to the high school until they get that kitchen totally done. But hopefully that's short term. Action items that is presented on the agenda that were approved by the State Superintendent of Schools: MOU with Concord University, MOU with Bluefield, and also approval to hold the annual surplus auction on August 6th. Consent agenda items that were approved. Again, under finance, as you can see there, and the approved bids with Encova, TSS, Cardinal, Life Touch, and Fox. Under personnel that were approved by Superintendent Black. Under professional personnel, those appointments are listed there. Hunter Schaefer, Lee Sisson, Fred Roberts, Denise Fletcher, Alexis Spill, and Courtney Nichols McPherson. We have one rescinded professional position that was approved, Somersville Elementary. We had 2 leave requests of professional personnel, Donna Miller and Kaylee Moore. We had 3 requests for retirement or resignation, Brian Bain, Ashley Gladwell, and Brittany Groves. We had 1 teacher agreement to reassign, that's a correction, and that is Aaron Thomas. We had 7 employment of extracurricular, extra duty personnel: Julie Blankenship, Rachel Westfall, Cameron Hornsby, Gary Withy, Patrick Odell, Adam Lynch, and Jessica Lilly. We had 10 requests of resignations of extracurricular, extra duty contracts. Aaliyah Amick, Jennifer Gatewood, Kelsey Carr, Caitlin Piat, Alexa Spell, Taylor Weinbrenner, Patricia McKinney, Damon Kincaid, Christopher Hanshaw, and Adam Lynch. On page 5, we had 10 transfers of service personnel. They are Aaron Adelman, Sandra Bell, Ashley Freeman, Kimberly Ford, Alicia Neal, Star Taylor, Christina Seabold, Jeremy Groves, April Coleman, and Crystal Bennett. Then we had 1 rescission of service transfer notice, and that is Panther Creek Elementary, a second grade ECAD instructional transport special health care aide, Tamara Brown. That was an error in the transfer process. We had 2 leave requests for service personnel, Misty Koger and Tamara Kaiser. 3 requests of retirement resignations of service personnel, Carl Johnson, Lisa Pritt, and Brad Anderson. 2 recommended employment of substitute service personnel effective the 25-26 school year, Carrie Jacobs and Steve Herndon. We had 5 reclassifications here at the central office as it relates to Executive Secretary Accountant 3 to make everyone uniform as per advice from the legal counsel. Sherry Sparks Francisco, Nicole Workman, Regina Don Brown, Miranda Vaughn, and Sandra Bell. We had 1 employee disciplinary suspension action. Linda Yeager, 3 days suspended without pay beginning 8/13/25. And then we had a list of some employees that went above and beyond the allotted days, leave days. So those are the amount of dock days that they exceeded. We had 2 employment of extra duty service personnel, Lakin Woodrum and Crystal Bennett. And then a list of 11 summer positions that were approved: Adam Rose, Susan Neff, Mary Lane, Heather Neal, Courtney McClung, Christy Walmsley, Selby McClung, Tracy Frazier, Jennifer Mall, Brenda Tinnell, and Janet Davis. Those were all approved by the state superintendent. Next meeting date is Monday, August 4th, here at the board office, starting at 5 p.m. And again, if you have any specific questions as it relates that Mr. Jeff Kelly may be able to answer, please get those to me before the end of the day on next Wednesday, the 16th. And that's all I have, Mr. President.
Okay, do we have a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion.
Mr. Green makes a motion, seconded by? Second by Mr. Moose. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion unanimous.